Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Okay, now, first of all, let me say Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm wearing my favorite Christmas shirt, and I hope you're able to spend it with loved ones and just have a great weekend, a great holiday, and a happy new year. Back to the review. Now, first, I want to say I loved the first Aquaman. I thought it was great, and it was the highest grossing DCEU film. So when they announced that they were going to do an Aquaman 2, I was excited. And unfortunately, it's the last movie in the DCEU, because I liked what they did with the DCEU. I didn't love it, but there are some great movies in their little pantheon of movies that they created. But I am excited about James Wan taking over, so we'll have to see. But did it end on a high note? No! Now, I'm going full disclosure. I liked this movie and I disliked this movie. I'll explain what I mean. First of all, the part of me that liked this movie was the 12-year-old that's inside of me. Okay? I'm what you call a kid at heart. And the kid in me loved this movie because this was a Saturday morning cartoon film. There's no two ways about it. It had the dialogue of a 12-year-old cartoon. And when I say 12-year-old, I mean like the 12-year-old kid wrote the dialogue for this movie. It had the acting that a 12-year-old would like. It had the visuals that a 12-year-old would like. So, and the pacing and the story, it was all made, I felt like, for a 12-year-old to enjoy. And the kid in me liked it. It was fast-paced. It's 2 hours long. It felt like it went by really fast. And I was entertained. The part of me that didn't like this is the adult film goer that I am. And one that appreciates a good story with a great script and very well executed by a great director. Now, this movie had a great director attached to it, James Wan. I mean, he did the first Aquaman, and he's done a lot of great stuff. But unfortunately, they missed the ball on this movie, for me at least. Like I said, the 12-year-old in me enjoyed this movie, but the film-goer adult in me did not. They tried to be too funny, and like I said, it has the humor for a kid, but not for an adult. That's really trying to appreciate what they're watching, and it really just felt like a Saturday morning cartoon. I don't know how else to describe it in a way that I think will make sense to you, because I'm going to say, go see the movie. I mean, it's fun if you go with your kids, because your kids are going to love it. But you, if you're a DCEU fan, you're probably not going to like this movie, because it doesn't have a lot of depth to it. Excuse the expression, or pun, I should say. But the characters didn't really have any depth. Jason Momoa, I've never really enjoyed him as Aquaman in the first place. I like him as an actor, but I haven't liked him as Aquaman. And in this, he's the worst Aquaman that he has been, because he is just being Jason Momoa. He's not even Aquaman in this movie. It's Jason Momoa with Aquaman abilities. Okay? So that's what I got from it. And he's just trying to be his surfer, long hair, self in this, and it just didn't make it for me. I want Arthur Curry to be more serious. I wanted this movie to be more serious, and it just wasn't. It didn't take itself seriously, and it really just felt like it was derailing with every moment going by. It just seemed to get worse and worse and worse. And, they tried to give you emotional stakes about, Aquaman having a kid now, and the kid gets kidnapped by the main villain, and he gets upset about it. You think his dad's going to die, and all this stuff is going on. But I really didn't feel their emotion, because it didn't put me there. And it really should have, but the dialogue is what did it. It killed this movie, I'm telling you. And the acting. You have some great actors in this movie acting very poorly. And I was very upset about that. They should have done better. At least it made me feel like that they felt like this movie just didn't matter. So they were just throwing it into the pile of garbage that has been the DCEU. Now, I will say I did like Black Manta in this. He is one of my favorite villains in the DC universe. And I thought he was done very well. But everything else, when it comes to script and story, it all just fell flat. Like I said, guys, you might like it if you have a kid inside and you just want to be entertained, or if you want to take your kids, I think it's great to go see it with them because they're going to enjoy it for sure. But if you're a fan of the DCEU and you like the DC universe altogether, you're probably not going to like this film. But it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Have you seen Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom? Do you plan on watching it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!